Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We're back here in the home office, your Pratte on a rainy Monday. And of course, the big story that has been trending over the last couple of hours is New Jersey winning a landmark ruling from the Supreme Court that could lead many states to legalize betting on college and professional sports. The justices ruled 7-2 that a 25-year-old federal law that has effectively prohibited sports betting outside of Nevada cannot block states such as New Jersey that want to set up sports books. The ruling could set the stage for other states to expand legalized gambling as a source of government revenue. It was a victory for the state's recently departed Governor Chris Christie, who had challenged the Professional and Amateur Sports Protection Act passed by Congress in 1992 to preserve the integrity of the nation's most popular sports. You know, I have been a big advocate of Mr. Christie and what his mission has been, and I have been a longtime proponent believing that this should really have the ability to spread throughout the country. And I have talked many times about it with Ted Arneault. He, of course, my longtime friend and former CEO of MTR Gaming. Some of their properties included Mountaineer Racetrack and Casino in West Virginia, Prescott Downs in Erie, but also Benny Binion's legendary Binion's Casino in Las Vegas, one of the world's biggest sports betting parlors. So tonight, after the news at 9 o'clock, we will spend the majority of the hour talking about this breaking news and how it could truly affect the landscape across the country of legalized sports book betting. Now, also, one of the things that Ted and I have talked about for years is what gaming does when it becomes a destination and what it does to the business matrix. And I have said many times, because of properties like the ones I mentioned, and of course locally, Rivers Casino and the Meadows, people have been able to hold life-sustaining jobs and they've been able to take care of their families. And I am a firm believer that once we get back to a stronger manufacturing base in this country, obviously with news such as the Shell Oil Company, I think we will look back on what has happened in the gaming industry in the recent years to have been the foundation that has kept our economy going. You know, Mr. Arneault, I also believe, is responsible for table games. He was writing legislation years ago in Charleston, West Virginia, to get that amazing bill passed, and what it did for West Virginia, well, folks, it's just too hard to explain unless you saw it, as I did, happen, and how it really, truly did change the lives and the economy of so many people in that incredible region that have been very close to me for many years. I do believe if this has an opportunity to go coast to coast, this latest news, when it comes to legalized gaming, it could really revolutionize how people approach it and what it can do for not just our economy, but more importantly, the jobs that it will create. But tonight, the real expert, my friend Ted Arneault, will debate it with me. I hope you don't miss it. It's 9 o'clock tonight. Ted Arneault and I talk about this groundbreaking decision from the Supreme Court. All tonight. KDKA Radio. Good afternoon.